Off the Ball Podcast. Hear it, live it, love it.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Ball Podcast. Ka lebitso ba bitsa Evil Pro Mashako moshimane wa motho moshimane wa pheta ka pejana moshimane wa go thatoga monyo ya re batswana go mona ba re se popota ya moshimane se tšeletla pa senatla se tswerere sa moshimane dikhurumelo sa metsi a monate tšemang kgaretša kgaritla go ya me thurumisa ditšhaba tše mogojwana tšetletse tše thoka bageledi go nkgelela mamphaka wa bomonare kgonumo e le role ba re sa fa letouto wa tlhoka boroko wa nna le yone wa nna wa botlhokwa kana bo menomaseo ke bosila kgaka senwa moro ba re mpurufa retswe mangwana wa farile phafana na ke motlana ga ke itse sepe ga nke tsamaya tšheleno se ke na le monaga etsho coach ka sonto
wa rathalaide yana hiyo XFD shapuzeti bafethu ke katso bafethu le pantsola la diski never guilty never charged case dismissed
right
tswala go le kalo mo nakong ya gompie
wait na ine le ya reng kana go mosele e retire ile yona e go teng ya
rugby like
atiki
otherwise go tsogile monagetso
bona ke siame the FNB Premiership very exciting at the moment re tabogile sa ntse rona hatshe motshameko wa wela ka the Orange FA Cup tse di tona di dude o tse di tona
you botsa gore batla gore ga re tse di tona aish go dingalo monagetso. I think there's growth re batla mo latseng la rona when it comes to football go gona bona re competition e go le go le kana kang and one exciting thing ke gona gore re bona maloba jalo ba Betway Botswana le bone ba supa gona gore nya ra le lemoga maiteko a lona mo kgoleng e dinao le rona re tla tsenya letsogo la rona in the next season to try and grow football la rona mo latseng la rona and it only takes effort gore re bore le ha re leng teng mo nakong ya gompieno.
We've been asking and you've been speculating gore na re monna yo o kae ga ira maiteko a gore re go motlela monna yo me monna yo o tla tsamaya jalo a ipolela gore tšemang le gone gore ene mme o kae what I can tell you ke gore he has signed a pre-contract with Dortmund. Kitso, Benson, Bouncer, Wallace, Mangolo is joining us today on the podcast.
Kadi kuku walitsi ka ntele
Guru Hager.
Start.
That is what I said of the podcast.
Okay, no, thanks for inviting me and thanks for the opportunity to be here on Le Khono Pizza.
Mada ona le maina mantsi, Bouncer, Wallace, Benson, Kadi kuku, that's more like a bounce. Bouncer soga.
Koskolo.
Never no bouncer.
No, negile mukim.
Baro bazar.
Yeah.
no sa khariza bana ba baba
La Wallace.
Wallace le tswa moline wa mo DRC.
Yeah, DRC.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know gore ga isimola ka because there's a lot that is happening around you, your future as well as where you started. But we will get to where you started. That is the most asked question at the moment.
Today I'm still in the books of Muchudi Center Chiefs.
We are still in Muchudi Center Chiefs.
Yeah.
You've been not around for the past few games. Why?
What I can see now is that those are internal matters that will be resolved soon.
So at the moment you're still contracted to Muchudi Center Chiefs?
Yes, sir.
Contract ya gago ya hela se ke sitsing ka kgwedi ya khishing.
Yes.
What are the plans?
I can't reveal now, but hela senga se bua ke gore they started some talking some few months back, but I told them we should wait for the league or hell.
Yo what are my gore league hela?
There was a reason why I signed 6 months.
Hey, you already signed 6 months. Go join Galaxy no sign 6 months. Wa is it Sigida?
Yeah,
Singida in Tanzania. And batho ba nna ba ipotsa gore why this short contracts di botlhokwa go le kae di contracts tse di short nyana tse
Go Galaxy, it wasn't like I was on loan from
we on loan from
Singida. I was on loan for 6 months. Then on a lady between my parent club in Tanzania. Yeah.
na re tsena go dikganyeng tseo ta di re rarabollela gone gore le gone 6 months o mongwe mo ya kae me gone ne ke batla ke re o sign pre-contract le Dortmund go nnete
Yeah.
wa pere Dortmund
Yeah.
ke team e supporta
Thata.
nna yeah ne who's your favorite player at Dortmund?
The left center back, Benson from Algeria.
So there's go bo tshameka left back yana o kana na ke go bitsa we bitsa in the modern day left back e kgonang go advance e nang e tsena e right yone wing back he's a full back right a re belle Benson gongwe re simolleha because there's a lot to talk about ha re bua ka wena as a player gone gore Benson Kitso Mangolo ene as a player o simolotse kae go la gago ya dinao kana ya simolola gore o mfa nako kae tota wena Benson
Ke mfana ka Bobiro ko Mathatha. Yeah, I'm from Bobiro, side tsa go Bobono. From Mathatha. That's where I was born and raised there.
wa simolola bjang kgwele gago ya dinao le gone gore o isimolotse kae ke mo ka reng go tlhotlheleditse gone gore o nne motshameki yo leng wene mo tsela gompieno.
No, I started in then I can started from the schools, then going to play the schools games. Then tota ko ile gore ne ke bona re ya nombolo me atega. Ke go senior when I was ke bala form 4 ko Matshege. Yeah, because I was schooling Lebo the likes of Modingwane. That's where we like everyone at the but the first person who aboned it was me during this Bisa games. I was selected to go and represent Bisa under 17 I was one.
So from the Bisa games, what happened?
From the Bisa games, there's a coach and our coach, the may soul rest in peace. He was our coach, and the assistant coach was Mr. Dindi Rantok.
Dindi, yeah.
He's the one who really could cause us a games go Zimbabwe. He's the one who na buele nantarman. Ako kwa anna hello utsena skolo sina team ya wetsamkela mo Premier League mo like mo division ya kwatas. Then he started to talk to some coaches, coach mo Premier League, some coaches of first division. And luckily I ended up being spotted by Mr. Major David Bright, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
You haven't been so good some Pule. That's why I went to go and finish my form 5 ko Kolotsa. Ke mo dibuken sa Morupule Wanderers.
Re le ka tsa dibuka sa Morupule Wanderers. Ana ko no ntse tshameka position e we tshameka mo go ya gompieno.
No.
Ha nkile simolla ka position. Lo tsalla ka position e le simotseng ka yo. O simolla o tshameka ka.
I was a left wing.
Le mo tjatsi o
Ana go bona kana gore monna o tota monna a simoltseko.
he's attacking prowess.
Yeah. Go iragala mo ro tsoko mo tjatjeng o helle wa go morago.
Tota gore go nne le kgae wa gore go tshameka mo left back. It was the time when we were playing against Zimbabwe. Kana our under 17 abis it consists of the likes of Bo Tataoni Ditoko Bo the likes of Rasawa Tatanyani, Thomas Manyelela, the goalkeeper. So there was a crisis. Wasn't a left back. Left back in your light. Then the coach called me, can you play? Then I said, I'm okay, I go play.
Yeah.
That's when I went, let's say the game to take some guys left back. After tournament, then I went Harmon. Kopo change position, the left back, the short, I'm over one. Go on, could do a way to simulante security.
So give me a change position?
Mr. Dinder and talk.
Mana, Matu Revere Kelau. If you're to be given any other position, like now.
Yeah.
Who do it Samik? No got some guy. He says being the left back. How got there? But the position you guys have
I can talk because I think I can fit many positions in.
Monna,
I can play as a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
I can play as a number 10.
you can play as number 6.
Yeah, I can play as a left center back, regardless of my height.
Because I had this conversation with the other guys here. Na monna o ka ke monang ka teng ka mo dirisa gongwe le gongwe on the field like he's saying, and ne ke lebeletse his ability when go tsamaya jalo. He has that eye for pass. He's very skillful. He can turn on the defenders. Into defender.
And let's just start it here. You look at Benson Mangolo. Let's talk about his soul and his heart. Every time you see him in field of play, you see the hunger and desire of trying to win games. And we only play football games to win games. But what I love, again, it's that character. This guy is playing. Rather players should play for the badge. Every time you go get one thing, you can see this player is playing for the badge. And with that, he's right. He can play all positions because one thing, obviously, he would want to get positive results out of it. Either but the effort behind that but for me I can I think is a fullback or rather a wingback because he's able to attack aggressively and he's able to defend well in time and the players in yalo diabalega because o tlhoka no rabana le endurance ile gore instant with him we have that so ke dumela gone gore he can play all the positions logo ka turning on defenders eye for the pass, but for me I think you see teams that go 3 go marago, he can be one of the center backs on the left. You do very well because on that dinked and long pass you can go break the line at times, so I think he can play there as well.
But you got time as a wing, left winger, so na go ke convert le nna ke go samka left back ya ise ke gane to that position e one wa tshwana go mo. And from Rupule, then what happened? Oboya kae go tsweng mo le gore gore o no a tsewa ke mang go clubing e le gore no a samka left Rupule.
Yeah, from Rupule and Sekilo go Rupule. Canada time ne ke bala form 5. So then ile ke sa form 5 December thing. I had Kwasafa under 20.
Yeah.
You know, some go Rustenburg.
Yeah.
So after Kwasafa, the former Gilport Lions currently is coaching Police 11. Arazai Mandiveng.
Yeah.
Abang ko power ke tego batho go stop sa Gilport Lions. I joined the stop as Gilport Lions on loan from Rupule. Mind you, Morupule is from first division. So then agreement between the two clubs. I joined the Gilport Lions. January. I played for only 6 months. Then from there, I got an interest from media feeder. Yeah. Mr. Letang Kangwe.
Yeah. Ukare e tlatlohile ha kae career ya gago ya football o tswe lebella ditlhopha tse o tlile le tsone le bakatisi ba ile go hitile mo go bona?
I think from BDF11 that's why I feel now my career is more because I think that time I played for my first season could be BDF11. Mind you, at the end of the season I was nominated for the Young Player of the Season, which I ended up scooping it. Yeah. So from there they were interested even outside the country, where I ended up going for Super Sport. That time. A lot has happened.
A lot. And because Batu Bana Bahubana is a very potential player who can sign any for any other team around, even more Africa, kind of going to Africa. And how you did try to go super sport, I remember mole mona le show ka story or ba go fita what happened?
Kana, you know, when a lot of the players in Mobutan, we don't have representatives, let's say, and mind you, those teams they are professional teams, they very good professional, but more professional setup. So when someone comes and say, I'm representing this player, so they became confused. Or who is managing this player?
So what level to ba itse ba
Exactly.
ini bo mahamester.
Some of them, they were South Africans.
I remember very, very well. I remember Gibwa Ore. I think he's still a young boy. Wherever he is, he's still confused for what is really happening. And such things, they always rub up to the player in terms of producing the results. Motengalebala. I remember I met you Nagono trailing Busigo Wating, I'm from South. I met him. I was with him and we lay his brother, brother. He was really sad. He was a young boy at that time. Because he was really confused. I can assure you that he was confused. Those teams, they have a professional setup. So how you need to be, professional, and the representatives, they really need to be at par with but such things and we could be having so many players current. It's because of the representatives quite sure stories. It's not that they know, just that go tsamaya ba tshwarwa ke eng tota gore ba thuse batsameki ka go tshwanetseng ka teng. Batsameki at most cases ba heletsa ba nna frustrated. For him, kana thing, he was young, he was confused. Such things, he's going to be frustrated.
Do you have a agent mona ko ya gompieno o ile gore wa go emela ga go tla mo go tsone di move tse di buang ka tsone tse?
Yes, sir.
O no sena any di-4 ya go super sport?
No.
Wa tla ithutile se?
Yes, sir.
So wa re ko Africa borwa no o itlhela ile gore go tla batho ba harologaneng ba re ba go represent wena bo khona go lemoga jang gore go nile jang?
Because I remember the last time the feedback that they gave to me, but was passport, they were happy with everything. Kitso, no, by December, by January, I'll be joining them. Yeah.
So,
exactly.
If you were to be given another chance to or passport,
I wouldn't mind the opportunity to go and play outside.
During those trials, ke batshameki ba fe ba ileng gore ba ne ba le gona ka go sport?
Renilo Letsulonyani, Morgan Gold, Dan Femen, Bradley Grobler, Onismo Basera, Spombule, Tebomokoena.
The creme de la creme. That is the Super Sport United.
South African football at heart.
And who was the coach by that?
Kaitano Tembo.
It was Kaitano Tembo. Bana. No ile kana go ya te. Le gale. A re tswa hae. Di ora le ka go ba kanya e. A re belle ya no leto la ga go tsweng go gone gore ga dira ka tsela entseng jang. Now that the tried di fate ka kwa, you came back, then what happened?
And why is worry? Aplara it's really trailing. A lot of things wrong about Emela could be bothering a lot. At that time I was contracted to BDF 11.
You're contracted to BDF 11?
Yeah. Teams started to call me. And kana go I cannot represent TV. They're talking to me straight. Yeah. Galaxy and Funela. Orapa ya letsa. Rola se ya letsa. G ya letsa. Oh. Kidira. Then we give Lord. I guess it's a contract me. Le bana go bena ka one nga bona gore ke ira.
So kana go yo ga gona o mmotsang gore iya kana me go ke se ni tla botse 5 tse tona mo Botswana di a re di ampatla ke dire ya. A gone. Ana a re lebelle jana go bona gore morago ka gore o heletse o tswa gore go setlhopheng sa BDF 11 how did that move happen le gone gore what inspired your move?
It was contract ni hela ka June. I remember it was festive in January. I got a call from one of the top management about joining Galaxy, but we were interested in you, and we were interested in buying your 6 months contract SSA. Then Baba Dira Babua Club to Club Babua le Monaco. Nagile ki one of one chairman wa BDF 11 and Tarmore. This is your last training session here. You need to move come also to join. Really at that time. Cause I was just shocked there like I didn't believe what I would join because nigilibili zore kana gitiminja but the gonna when se ba hetso win top 8 and mind you joining Galaxy nigi join ni litimi lo re ni na ni tsuri cream the likes of building usual Malaysia at Isambati Isaac Baye Bullet Moraki
Right. Ba ira ya ngabo hela o tlogela setlhopha sene se o sa nniwa ka kwa ba go batla ntlo go ira gala ya.
I went there. It was tough. It was tough because kana o join a team ka bo January. January kana ke season ile gore window ya January a go sign that. Sign 1 or 2 go reinforce hale le hale. So ha ke tsena kwa the coach the white man you na so Portugal the cost Miguel da Costa. So ne go compete le se chelo on that it is chela tsamik. So it was difficult because he was playing well at that time. So most of the time in the lorge kena chance ya gore ke gone go tsamika. I found myself mo bench. Then ile season yo hela I become frustrated with go BDF 11 ne ke tsamga di game. But why ya no go and mind you Sichele is a right back. That's one of the ke anga ka biwa ka motho wa right mo bench. How? So ne lo gwalo ne le continue la mo say. Then I got frustrated. Then I told that girl, no, I go palu. I can stay a season here ke sa tshameka.
And I believe I was about to ask you or ke unkla na kona batshameki ba lora bana ba le teng the team ya thing that was ha joining Galaxy isimolla go opora ya no you could see players they are getting seno ya loka January the pressure and Luban as a player during that transfer window it's tona tota and the responsibility if you as a player or horror kana kwa during the January transfer window ikhala ile tona tota and I think for me, like I said, Nakwating was still a young boy, a nice and little representative. If he had them, they could have set him down and made him see things. Still, okay, how now we need to deal with the situation at this way.
Then you continued wahela o tswa ka setlhopheng sa joining Galaxy o boya ka
Bakita mo security system.
Abota ko security systems.
Yes. That's when can coach wa ke baba. Then Chico Desnar, he's the one who called me on that. That's when I joined security systems. The security systems again joining in Ilore. It was I think in the rural league that time. Because ke security in Ilore in Rnale bo Flow bo Chikomo Kemi Pilato bako haufu selo ya ke ni team e lo re ne re I think re na re emiso go COVID re le number
masali ba ba coach Chico Desnar ka ne le bone ba league re hele emiso ke COVID
Galaxy re sia ka 4 points
Elike hena zo sa dipuo tse dintsi o dumela gore Galaxy lone hentse ka ntlha ya gore ne go le COVID ka ne ba gometswa ke di-team tse tshwana ka nako o go setlhopheng sa security systems and dikia yena mme o ka re le team e le gore in le among those top teams they were contesting for the championship. O ikutlwa ya
a ne ke feel gore go ra gore lo nyeng pereketse and I'm part of the team e le bona gore ke join systems ne le team e le gore e nna ile mo number 10 number 8 number 11 so imagine go gore ga me le nna I'm adding a value mo team e bile we are compete la league.
Fast forward from security systems then
I was on loan. Yes, then I ended up telling about joining Galaxy. Ke kopa re terminate kana mind you next sign 5 years.
Yeah.
So I terminated the contract because I joined the systems again. Whereby ile COVID hela kana go kana coach it was Mr. Gitmis Piobon. May his soul rest in peace.
During that time, the termination nearly kanya game time again.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when you're a player or you believe when a team signs you, you should be fulfilled or play every game. What does it take?
Because I know my capability.
What does it take for you? I need to start each and every game for young players.
No, it starts from training. When you start from training, and as a young player, when you have a big heart and you tell yourself, "Oh no, I will play, regardless of what," that will build or boost your confidence. And what I want to say from training.
So during your trainings, you really work hard. You put in the work.
Yeah.
Nare man ha ba sa go pick o ba bolella yang ka gore every time out go la team ka rona o lolela o ba boletso ba nna wena tshutla mo dinkeng ntse tsa lona tseo.
It's not like that. Have some pick that funny e be like coach and you will never know or coach I can say at that moment.
So you just tell the management are me go ne hanna ke batla go batla new opportunities.
Yeah.
Ke le letse jalo gone gore go ya go stopeng se le tsa joining Galaxy sele and a iragala gore batawe ka ko Singida that is in Tanzania, and that was because of the former coach as well as Ulibile Sikwani when gona ka ko. Tell us about that.
Yeah, from systems I go to a game rain.
That was boru to more.
Yeah, antare karobat. Karobat no, it's fine. I signed the contract with Johnny Galaxy. And next I know 1.5. I played the whole season. Then ile nzero tsameka kana re tsameka care for that type. Not the first season that I signed to go Galaxy under Moran Ramu, we went to win the league.
Yeah.
So then no ratwa tsameka the competition is a care. And the thing that led or the team is smaller compared the zone is about Tanzania. Kana ke mo care competitions at the time Neketsenza Pirates dinga. And I knocked them out.
Yeah. I remember that CAF Champions League journey kind of like I think because you played a very big role more than the thing to build the likes of the Pirates, Simba FC, how was that journey as a collective? Lulise Tropa one really motivate to again a team from Botswana to that stage. Really had a lot of lens any property in Bo FC, Simba FC.
I think most of the team in Botswana or the player, we tend to undermine ourselves or no. Football is the same. At the end it's 11v11 so that thing is on your coach na believer mo go rona. Is a great believer of the players and he protect these players. Yeah,
I can believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, it will be difficult. How was that different to Moranara Morebudi? Because I think he has changed a lot of players, group alone, and what is it that he instilled in you to become the type of players you're talking about right now?
Moran is the type of coach is always when answer well or nice places. So if you're not well or you're not doing well, you're down, we'll call you, sit down with you 1v1, tell you, my boy, this is what is happening. How can we improve this? Yeah, because he once called me up on Ore in Kari performance. Once called me and said, Kekopa travel the ball Mangolo. So, and that's the only so when we go this coach believes in me. I'm going to travel the ball. This is your career. You can go far. And mind you, how will you get for a coach? You know, he once coached the Bafana Kobo Kosafa and he knows a South African league. Then that's the only zone even per motivation. And I started working hard. That's when I began less sexual account.
We
never fought.
Yeah,
We never fought. We never fought.
Right. How's the experience? Ya gore la Africa, wa go tshameka jalo le di team tse e leng gore ko mahatsheng a teng re itse go nna go na le dikgoberego and banna ba le amogela ka tsela e ntseng jang, because I understand gore they'll always frustrate the opposition before even the match day.
Yeah.
Tell us about your experience.
Yeah, starting from ka Pirates. No, Pirates, the behavior when it was okay. Problem ko gore the time I remember na kongwe re to file le bala the last day ya go ka motsore go le match. Ba simula na go ya cha re to re tshonto re bortsere ka 7 ba timile dipone ke ipisa what is it happening, because ka gore tare leader wa not ka kwa. But we didn't already in some taloganyo, then we ended up winning the match at the penalty. But going to this Western and North African teams is difficult, my brother.
Yeah.
They will try to frustrate you with anything.
Yeah. Go ba di hitse ne gore ne ba le ka gona go lo tshikinya maikutlo ne ba dira e.
Ka go re tshameka le Vipers go Uganda. We started go Uganda. Remember ne re jele 2-0 mo Lobatsa. Aba tsena kwa the so go le thata tota. No le thata mo ile goreng they were trying go re ba re push re file le bala ba re go
Ba lo push.
you know gore mo Africa rena le dio tsana tse ile di team di mo le bale.
Yeah.
And they were ba re push ba re what gore go lo wa bona gore go, but that's the one it's only haya ka ya affect mo ka.
Question is here, how do you keep up with that with the mental strength during that time? Yeah, how do you keep up with the focus? Agara ba affect hata. No na worgipa mo di kapo ni panana ze yambo ikere Kitso I'm inspire amoritish ke wa tole nna ka moswa ke tsamika na rola zere fist jiju abang khormetsa mothane ni ke ska yana distracted. So to batla go itse go gore ba tsaka that element ya go keep up the focus to the key and forget about ka tsentse di diragala go ke bone ba tsami ke bone ba ba itseng ba ba ile.
I think you would say it's all about rona re le di player re ipangantsha match re ipolela gore no one can intimidate us regardless of situation o ke iragala. Ba mind you aga ga re gompieno ana game is simula whether motho wa go push how go go tshameka medicine, but when you avoid then you ipolela gore no, even if lava ka reng ba le go intimidate ka e bata ka di supportera full capacity test nna re to tshameka game.
Ba re le pushiwa go nne ne le ira mo le lona.
No, bone le bone na ba dira tsa bone. So re ba togetse ba dira tsa bone le rena ke ba sa re togele re dira tsa bone.
Ka bona potso gore ona la ka wa ka nyole ba
ke bata ke re nna le bone re bua ka gore a mme go mo chemia e bereka le bone gore e bereka ya go nneng.
nya na ke Motswana ba tswana wa re ke
ra tshabe ka ena.
Ke di mind game.
A gona mind game ntate chemia lona ne
Na re bone mollo go Uganda.
Ba utse ba go sitse mollo mo center.
Exact and ke bone mollo.
Ilwa bypass. Lona be le ira nyane go le.
Ara tswa re ba togesela ile ba dira mo lwa.
Ya, ke le rata go bolwa ke batho ba le tshameka ko
Simba.
Simba.
I wasn't ke tsamaile. Ne ke le ko Tanzania but ne ke tsamaile. But I want them. I want the coach before the game.
You want them?
Yeah. I want the coach before the game. The treatment that you're going to get here is going to be bad. Because I can mind you kana team ke tshamekela is akere compete le Simba. So the ones that were Simba. Tell those guys to be prepared. Lo tsengwe dinga lo ke batho ba sele not di player khotsa. Yeah, I want to know kwa teng na ba lwa ko. So ni player tsa Simba bone ba phatisa mo dressing room ba ipanka. Ba lwa le batho ba sele ma security.
How did that move happen, Singida? Because you were with Joining Galaxy, and then you went to Singida. Was it on loan?
No, because kana the team Galaxy, the team is Xer Galaxy team they tend to go lebala. Ba they tend to go lebala gore kana kontra ka player ya hela. Botsa bo go nyarta bua lwe. Kana ba batla go bua lwena le setse kontra ka hedi. At that time kana careful nice is in boostile and kuzimula go nna le di offer. Eximule go nna le di offer. I can I let Galaxy to say extend ka what.
And again, you had a lot of offers. Kahal, go South Africa.
Yes.
But you choose to go to Tanzania. Yeah. Why?
Ba bona khaya madi. Khaya madi dinga.
No one mad.
Khaya madi dinga because we ile ke level di offer tsene ke nna le tsone go South Africa. Because I had offers from the same team in ke no ka out. Onda Pirates. And bona khaya bone ne ile gore ba ntsha bare kana re na le di foreigner tse dintsi. When we sign you, we'll below you to Golden Arrows. Where I ile ke lebella madi a no ha ke a compare le go Tanzania bo ke bona re kana kwa ke di USD.
They were 1.2 million.
They were just exaggerating. It wasn't 1.2 million.
Don't you? For me, then I think Pirates it could have been a good opportunity. Some business it's rectify you. You know why because they don't plan for the long term or even the afterlife of football. So you see what a Pirates near what and then long it shows what they wanted to commit you for the how were those foreign players, one of them now bought after 2-3 years instead of the Pirates, probably no a contract about 5 years. So you can see or with that relationship between the club or in so that the player that will depend on the other future but then we are conclusion the actually but obviously Hamadiata Tengana minds you and pro as a football player as an icon or in the city of the lights Gaborone Cape City where go on and the club where tshwana ne re la go session lounge let's say di moela jalo nna ba sakana ba baike. You understand? Let's say how do we handle such things, bro? How do we handle that thing?
Baya lifestyle ya phatsima.
Those are the factors that affect the players. Because I can see how you get players in you become confused when I'm at because gaps bafana ba kole gae a tsena mo gaps so tsere o bona madi a kana bona o hapana le go ko matsatsa nanga ka hapana le Range Rover ka hapana le motho ka Scots car go tseka ka Corolanyana go tseka bike ya no mo gaps ke bona motho hapana ka BMW so one so what these things they affect the give it a good management. They need a good management and they need someone who can talk to you or this is what is happening. Because I remember it wasn't Pirates. I want to say example. It wasn't Pirates at an impact. Amazulu impact.
Yeah.
And I remember Mutona Tire Didi Amazulu. Unteli di tena kwa tandar mon. Den benengana is an entertainment area. Each and every day, batho ba tla for the holiday there. So as o ta khona go nna ko ile gore go tetse entertainment because a lot of Amazulu players, if you can, how follow bola South Africa, a lot of Amazulu players ba nantse ba terminate contract because coming to train ba nole.
But we got a little bit of stuff when you really go to Durban, kwa bile. Unale habichin ka halata bile tsalo na ikela monati.
No. Aba win.
Hey. So that was the lifestyle. You know, what's going on here is when I decided or no.
Because I've been a gilibile, don't tell what you say or go na go Tanzania. Negilibile do settings because Canada lifestyle as South Africa dot. You can see kana o level the polar settings or the Europe. Regardless or but because you so diru ke madi. Diru ke madi. Ra bona mo di temperature every day or small player rating 80 or of because of bajano player because imagine stay in Joburg go say to say po no wa amogela madi. Let me say wa amogela be 300,000 pool.
No, ko no le teng ko Singida, the environment outside in Nzijang compared to
Mind you, those are Western African countries. Tanzania, Uganda, what. So what them boy, man, I can't the those countries, they are Islamic countries.
This is how we tell we put up.
Yeah, go kwa taloganya sepese lor because so santa ze lor na skills and singing just language barrier.
Yeah.
Ilo horen bone ba bua Swahili ne Swahili akwa taloganya. How the mambo to shwari uko kwa uniwesa taloganya. And what they aba itse go.
So put holding alo le enough for you to settle in.
Ka go le go ne ke tsena go ne. They used to put program WhatsApp group ya team ka Swahili. Because 10 ha ba re 10 wa rona mo Botswana. 10 ba gone re bara kwa motsagare. So no go ntse yini nna ita be ke robala ke relax mo room. Ta go nkokotela every day go ya training. Re ne re tswa ka bus. Kere program ki. Na ke itse re a le re 10 ke tsela re la re pakela. So but chawa ka gantsa le ba ka gore ke adjust because remember if you follow me kgotsa the games that they did on YouTube because I think I played 90% of the games that you mean can get some so problem ene ke nna go ne ke nothing environment that ne se one number 2 ni
food which way
yo go jwa dijo tse dingwe tse le gore ka se di tlhaloganya because I remember itse ne ke tshela ka ma-fresh le nama from Phakela until Maitsimo gore Phakela tse ke jama fresh le nama motshegare ma-fresh le nama ha ke sa je tsone ke ja di-fruits because bone ke le hatsele le dumela mo di-fruits ke ja dipanananyana diapolenyana di-pear di kgotsa di-grapes kgotsa lagapu ke tsone ne ke tshela ka sone no go sa ne ke sa kgone sepe and I remember ke tamo camp ya zebra se da rosa gilantari ke nonne ke tsentse o because of go ja di-junk foods but imagine ke tshela kwa nna ke le international player or you get your level so I even went to tell Morena because I get we're still in contact ke mmolela ke tsere ke mmolela coach go kwano la bona ke tshameka na is difficult nka tswa ke tshameka batho le madi batho a ka gone o tshela kwa
Bana then abobo
honlo mo ke kopa president ya team but na ba ntsenye dingwe ba sa batle ke tsama we hello president ya team we ke letsa Morena bo ke bua le ena but no
wela kwa
you are always welcome to joining Galaxy 6 months low ke ata mo Galaxy no tshameka kana I was on loan ke duela and ke sa duela 50-50 that team need duela 70% joining Galaxy duela 30% go go simolola go nna le probleme ya di-dollar no di a shorta mo latshe like go shorta mo latshe a ke re duela ka gore nna tshwantse gore ba o di deposit into my account gore di ba tu a pele dia ba in cash like fiscal dia ba then the international player ha ke le dula ka di-dollar bona ba le they're being paid ka di-shillings their currency so then or dina go nai let's between mahazo na le Uganda buki ha to na le problem ya di-dollar simula ke sa duele sent no ba ntwela kgweding ene after bana ba kile ba tudisa bo 3 months ba sa ntwe ke ra batho ba Galaxy ke kana ina nkare lona ke nna team ya the parent club because nna la duela simule le hore gonna dikgwagwane go mana le batho ba le ba more no can live like this ke batho tswa mo team ya lona ba gana kana bona ba lebile gore kana this guy bona kana na ba dumela mo gone because ba lebile gore this guy wa yaka o ba tlo signiwa konte ya ba tlo sign go team tse di.
Earlier on you mentioned gore you now have an agent. Who's your agent? And I said like on agent yo go thusa go le kae go pharologanyo go le kae kana go ile gore no sna yo
Agent me ibile ke tsela gore interested thata because agent interested thata mo ibile le go tswa is the one because they were never nela problem ba sa batla ke tsama. He's the one who helped me. He's based in South Africa. Yeah, he's the one who helped me abakwalela di email because he's a FIFA accredited agent and a sports lawyer again. Yeah, he's the one who helped me gore ke heletse ke tswa ka kwa.
So he's a South African born agent.
Yeah,
mo thaga kono based in South Africa.
Yeah,
it's thaga
yeah to South Africa. Yeah.
So mona go ya go pieno bo tswa go stop Benson se o sa joining Galaxy, you moved
to Mutual Center
Chiefs.
Yeah, January.
How has been the journey at Mutual Center Chiefs? When you started at Mutual Center Chiefs, what was the mandate or the goal that was given to the entire team?
No, when I joined Mutual Center Chiefs, kana ke join ni le gore mo persini e botoka. Then nna kana ngolongo ke ante ke tsama ke di objectives tsa me se player ke sa team leader ke ta go but nna ke tsama ke target tsa e gore team go ha re ka win league go ha re ka win FA. And that's when ke simula ke bolela le coach Piro mo we still have a chance to win the league. We still have a chance gore nna re le FA Cup because then ke mmolela gore no di player tse rena le tsone they are good and they can compete. Yeah.
So when you bolela ba katise gore rale
yeah so as pa bolela
ke ra wa gore like can have that conversation with more or senior player, national team player. You can see now contribution ya ga go tla mo go akantseng because nna ke iposa because I always watch the game ke bona man now he will always go to the coach, they will have a conversation how ira gala sengwe gape le ene ke ka no a coach a tine ga ka kwele ene ka batla ke bone ka game ya ene re ka go GU stadium nngwe gape kwa defend di therile ya traffic they were like ene coach
yeah that gave me it was a game of emotions because I remember kana gore kana I remember how tsamgala bo traffic team entse ana ile gore leader lock lo ena o thoka le 3 points gore ngo we tole khotsa and you know game ya bosigo ba dile bothe ba gata so team ya ra goriwa 2-0 and ba simula ba nna frustrated gore referee a tsietse so on so Harris no gora I told coach Piro no re do bo akoro wa bona team e gorile 2 yone in like 6 minutes rona go pale re in 10 minutes ba re gora 3 then ba ke bitse go tele di player ka bua le tsone ke gens a re relax re tshamekeng bolo ya rona a re jiweng re tshameka ba fana ba ba re gaise then o gera coach Piro ke mara kere re do tshameka re do goal then he said okay my boy is fine the Arsenal gora is on 2-1 Ronaldo was fouled but none say when he fouled Ronaldo was fouled inside the box. Then that's when Santa Jim supporters started to react, throwing bottles, doing what. Then now the game has to PC. And Ornaganarvato, imagine how about the game you like almost. Then Timmy they defended the whole 15 minutes or so. Then I said, Kopa coach ke no a so re really support or di calm down. Then I called Zulu, I'm like, Zulu, let's go and talk to the supporters to calm down. Tell them to calm down. And indeed, they listened to him until we got the last equalizer, until we got that one that I think it was referee and refer offside.
National team. About by bench, no, like that.
Yeah, no, that one I know.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to happen.
why?
Remember, I wasn't there when the team qualified for AFCON, those last 2 games. I carry entire Cape Verde and the suspension inside the karata. So about Cape Verde, there was an issue where I should meet the team Kogecho. Immediately, the manager of the national team, Mr. Jackie Abantari, we have a crisis. Abidali, he was red carded or what? I think he was red carded. Then they called we have a crisis. I think we should just leave you and call Majafiko Rapora team.
How did that make you feel?
Obviously, I was hurt, but cannot those things they happen in football? Imagine when the team qualifies without you, but when somebody's campaign with a way and people are being promised the incentives. When incentives they will say, okay, I get games out, but you started the campaign. Regardless of Mauritania.
Yeah.
You get it? Could you imagine the struggle you know, but it wasn't something say lowering Nisi.
Now re go rodile ko actual
Batho ba kaeletse ko mo returning. A go motho o batla go boela o ne o ira teng mo returning.
earlier on you mentioned kanya gore go botlhokwa go le kana ka yang for US players, for you as a player gore o nne le tseo di pampila go tsena mo setlhopheng gore this is what I want to play your goals, this is what I want to achieve, and this is my objectives as a player before go tlatsa tsa team. Now the Zebras go AFCON.
Yeah.
Was it one of your objectives as an individual, or would you want to see yourself there?
Yeah, that one is saying le plaring o lengwe e tshamka mo Botswana re gelle sore go e tshamka ko kae mo division le yone e batla ipana e tshamka ko AFCON because you know this is a big stage ya rona mo go. It's a big stage, you're going to compete le top players. So I think I would love to see myself there. Yeah, representing my country.
It means now you need to go back to traditional chiefs and pull up swords and give us the best that you have. That's my advice to you.
Yeah.
Give us the best you have, and then we are going to select you. I think I was talking to your brothers Mangolo, Topo Peter, no, spend a lot of time with him. He's been there in the game, was here the other day. To keep the composure and to keep the professionalism in you, or to say, go Nagia Mufa Simona,
Barolesi. I know some of game is the contract is coming to an end. Go Mushuli Center Chiefs, but what Mushuli Center Chiefs, but Qatar never go right near daughter. And I've seen your contribution this season. I can attest to that. Agosto Pesa Mushuli Center Chiefs. Do you have any plans, pre-negotiations so far? The agenda, because you also have an agent who is also taking care of this things.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I think you have noticed the orange for the past 2 games. But my aim is or season here. Then we sit down with my agent. We talk about possible moves. If they are not possible moves, then we will see what is happening.
Do you still have that feeling, that interest to continue with Mochudi Center Chiefs?
Yeah, remember when I started playing for this team, Kajanwa. Everyone saw Hore. This guy is playing for the Bed and he's playing for Team Yarona at Sensamo Pido. And this is the team that I wanted to hold Samikela since from Bonyaniba. And this team I become happy whenever I see the crowd singing. So this is the team that I love, and I don't have a problem with them. Hey, if they can give me the opportunity to continue with them, I will.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, so that's also about like millions in and well, let me take this opportunity to thank you for coming through to the Ball podcast, and also wish you all the great things and all the best in your future endeavors. I can't wait to see you next season. We will continue to support you, continue putting in some work. For sure, you are still the national team player. I understand Coach Morana Rabu want to see you in that national team. We want depth in that national team as we'll be preparing for the Africa Cup of Nations later this year in December. Thank you so much for your time, Benson.
You're welcome.
Your last word to your fans out there. And your fans out there is inclusive of Mochudi Center Chiefs faithfuls.
Like Malobangida Gansa a release. I'm not out of football. I'm still in the books of Mochudi Center Chiefs. We'll wait until the season ends, and I want to assure my friends that I will be back soon.
You'll be back soon.
Yeah. It's just the matter of time.
Right.
Yeah.
He's playing the next game, but is also the game is against that.
Today we're playing.
Today you are playing this is the game. No, he's playing the last game.
No. Really two. Okay, no. Yeah. No, let's hope to see you soon, more mobiling, and wish you all the best and continue with that hard work. It will take you far. Right, mme tshwetsa ka gore alo re tle go bokhutlo jwa puisano yo ke a itse gore no ka batlile go ka ipoletsa dipotso tsa gago tse leng gore di a go hisa ka go ka batla go itse thata ka le ka wana le la ga Benson Kitso Mangolo o ile gore tsutsa ka ngwaga le wa 1999, right?
Yes.
1st of June.
Yeah.
Fa to ga thena le mmaakanyetse go gongwe le tsone di offera se leng gore gongwe la di mo eletsa monna getso. Thanks also for coming through. Thanks. Hare ke ra o ebile wa coach ya betswa ba getso o tla gape re kopana mo nakong e tlang hintse le Off the Ball podcast. Goodbye.
Off the Ball podcast. Hear it, live it, love it.